And now on Safe Space TV, we continue our Christmas programming with the moment we've all been waiting for. It's a Christmas production like no other, and we finally get to find out what all this is about.
Hi! Thanks for joining us. You're in for a treat because it's time
for a very merry, laughs aplenty 2020 Christmas!
This is Christmas 2020, fa la 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 la. Very merry, laughs aplenty, fa la 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 la. Quizzes, games will make you smile, fa la 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 la. Story songs we're versatile, fa la 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 la. Hello, yeah, it's Christmas 2020, very merry and laughs aplenty. All about the fun and a message of hope. Tell me Christmas is cancelled and I'll say nope. We're here to bring some joy and here to spread some love. Christmas started with a baby from above. It's good news of great joy for everyone, so let's share good news whilst having some fun. This is Christmas 2020, fa la 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 la. Very merry, laughs aplenty, fa la 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 la. Quizzes, games will make you smile, fa la 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 la. Story songs we're versatile, fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la.
Hi! Hello! Ho, ho!
Welcome to our annual Christmas show, ho ho! With the
Very merry, laughs aplenty 2020 Christmas!
Oh, yes, and we are your hosts. My name is Tabs, or you could call me Tremendous Tabs after my famous Christmassy suit.
wow. And I'm Hetty, and you can call me
Pudding? You're right, Pudding.
Pudding.
You're right, Pudding. Okay, and well, we hope that you are ready for a treat today, as we have for you a
Very merry, laughs aplenty 2020 Christmas!
Wait, try and say that fast.
Oh,
Very merry, laughs
laughs
aplenty, 2020 Christmas.
Very merry, laughs aplenty, 2020 Christmas. Very merry, laughs aplenty, 2020 Christmas. I can't do that any longer.
that was really hard.
Anyway. Anyway.
We have so much in store for you today on our Christmas episode.
That's true. We have got loads of fun and games and laughter and a story and songs and good news of great joy for everyone. So stay tuned.
But first up, we would like to wish you a Merry Christmas. Yes, so we have a super duper awesome Christmas quiz for you today. You get to take part alongside a rather interesting group of contestants.
That's right. We have first up we have Sandra Claus. How are you, Sandra Claus? Are you any relation?
To who?
You know, to the man in red.
The man in red? Who is that?
Santa Claus, obviously.
I've no idea who he is, but he's got a great name. Maybe you could set us up.
Oh, reindeery me. I'm not sure where we found her from.
Well, joining Sandra, we have our second contestant, Chris Morris. Chris Morris Johnson, in fact.
Well, yes, I really must say this. I'm very pleased to join you on the show.
Well, thank you for joining us, Chris Morris. It's handy to have you show your face on here, and great that we could create space in your busy schedule.
Well, yes, it's thoroughly important that we all do that. Yes, yes.
And our final contestant is Joy Wicks.
Hi! Yes, it's a joy to be here. What a joyous moment. Yes.
Oh, she's far too healthy, that one.
Well then, let's get started. Question number 1. Santa Claus is also known as who? Is it A, Saint Bernard. B. Saint Nicholas. C. Saint Dave. Or D. Saint Donald. Okay, Sandra.
Santa who? I guess I'll go with Saint Bernard, because he'd have claws. Claws.
Okay, Chris Morris?
Well, it could be A, it could be B, I guess it could be C or D even. I'm going to go for Saint Donald. I know someone called Donald. Yes, very well. Yeah.
Joy Wicks.
Well, I think that it's Saint Nicholas. Yeah.
I can reveal that Saint Nicholas is the right answer.
Hey, I wonder how you did. Anyway, question number 2. Which plant with prickly green leaves and red berries is a traditional Christmas decoration? Is it A. Jennifer? Is it B. Carol? Is it C. Holly? Or is it D. Lily? Let's see what our studio contestants think. Sandra!
Oh, I do love a nice lily. I'm going to go with Lily.
Oh, well, I love a good traditional holly. Definitely voting for holly on that one, yes.
Well, I think that it is Jennifer, because it starts like joy.
Well, I can reveal that the correct answer is, in fact, holly.
Hey!
Prickly, spiky holly.
Well done if you got that one correct. On to question number 3. Which country is home to Lapland? Is it A. Denmark, B. Sweden, C. Norway, or D. Finland? Let's find out what our studio contestants think. Sandra.
Oh, that's funny. I live in Lapland, so I can tell you the correct answer is Finland. Finland.
Chris Morris?
Well, I couldn't possibly comment on that. I'll just simply, I think I'll just simply choose B, Sweden. Yes.
And Joy.
Well, I'm all about running the laps. So it could be Denmark, it could be Sweden, it could be Norway, and I think that it is Sweden. Because it's like Swede, which is healthy for you. Yes, it is.
Interesting.
Okay.
What's the correct answer,
I
Hattie?
can tell you the correct answer. It's a tough question, but it's D, Finland. So well done if you got that one correct.
Really good. Okay, right. Next question then. When building a snowman, which vegetable is usually used for the nose? Is it A, broccoli, B, carrot, C, green bean, or D, sweet potato? Let's see what our studio contestants think. Sandra?
Well, I had a brother that was a snow ho man, and he had a broccoli for a nose. But his friends had carrots. He was a bit of a laughing stock, you know. But ho, I'll go with. I'm gonna go with broccoli.
Okay. Chris Morris.
I couldn't possibly tell you everything that one might use for a nose on a snowman, but I do believe that the answer is probably a green bean.
Joy.
Well, you need all of the veg because it's all healthy, but not in your nose, no, in your stomach. Okay, so I'm going to say green beans. Yes.
Very interesting. Well, the correct answer is, of course, a carrot.
A carrot. Of course it's a carrot.
Of course it's a carrot.
Of course it's a carrot.
Of course it's a carrot.
Well done if you got that one correct. Okay, question number 5. What do millions of people eat for Christmas dinner in Japan?
Ooh.
Is it A, McDonald's, B, KFC, C, Subway, or D, Nando's? Ooh. Wonder which one you would prefer to have.
Which one would I prefer?
Yeah.
I can't reveal that.
Okay.
It is one of my many secrets.
Well, let's find out what our studio contestants think the correct answer is. Okay, Sandra.
I'm gonna go with Nando's. That sounds cheeky. And Chris Morris, what do you think?
Well, I must admit I don't know what those are, but I do think it could well be a C as a guess. I'll go for C, Subway.
What about you, Joy?
Well, obviously, it's got to be a Subway because you can get a Subway salad.
Okay.
Interesting
Well, I can
answers.
reveal the correct answer. It is KFC.
Oh, wow.
And they bring out like special Christmas KFC.
Wow.
I know.
They actually have
Yeah.
KFC. That is finger-licking
A lot of
good,
people
that is.
do. Why
Right,
not, eh?
okay. Last question then. Which of the following is not one of Santa's reindeer? Is it A, Dasher, B, Dancer, C, Prancer, or D, Chancer? What do we think, our studio contestant Sandra?
This Santa guy has multiple reindeer. I mean, I've got a reindeer, but just one. My reindeer is called Chancer, so I'm going to take a chance that that's not one of his. So I'm going to go with Chancer.
Okay, all right. Interesting theory. What about you, Chris Morris?
Well, I do like to take my chances. I guess I also quite like a dance. I'm going to go for I'll go for B, dance.
And what about you, Joy Wicks?
It's either going to be Dasher, it's either going to be Dancer, or Prancer. So I'm going to go with Dancer.
Well, I can reveal that the correct answer is, in fact, Chancer. Okay, I wonder how you did. You probably beat our studio contestants, let's be fair, but just how well did you do?
Well, I think no matter how well they did, they all deserve a big round of applause.
Oh, absolutely. Well done.
Well
Very
done.
good.
That was a very, very merry Quizmas.
It certainly
my dear
was.
Tremendous
But,
Dogs.
oh ho ho ho, we're only just getting started.
We are.
On with the show.
We all have different things that we do at Christmas. Different traditions, different plans for the day or the week. But have you ever wondered what Christmas is like in other countries?
Well, we found out in our quiz show that in Japan, millions of people celebrate by eating KFC.
We've had curry on Christmas Day, but never KFC.
You've had curry?
Yeah, well, it was before we were married. Anyway, I've got another Christmas tradition that I think you'll really like. Maybe we should try it, right?
Okay.
Did you know that in Caracas, Venezuela, people travel to church on Christmas Eve on roller skates?
On roller
Roller
skates?
skates!
I'm not sure that would be the best idea for us.
I mean, it's pretty cool how Christmas is celebrated in such different ways in places around the world.
Well, yeah, I do wonder how other people celebrate Christmas. It must be very interesting. But you know what I've been wondering recently, Hattie?
What?
Well, what the very first Christmas, you know, the nativity would have been like if it was set in 2020. You know, Mary, Joseph, the angels, the shepherds, the wise guys, and of course baby Jesus being born. What if all that happened 2020 years later during this crazy weird year that we've all had?
'Twas the year 2020 and all began great until a strange pandemic hit and we couldn't see our mates. Not a long trip could be made or a neighbour to be hugged, but a weekly clap for a carer was really rather good. 'Twas the night before Christmas and we'd not long been locked down. Behold a pregnant couple arriving in Bethlehem town, carrying the unborn world saviour, baby Jesus Christ, in search of an open coffee shop, latte, pumpkin spiced. With just takeout available, they needed to get warm. Their face masks didn't protect them from all those wintry storms. They came across an inn and hoped they could stay. Hard to be sure with rules changed from day to day.
We'll try here, love. Don't worry. We might need to recharge the e-scooters soon anyway.
No e-scooters were harmed in the making of this sketch.
Oh,
Hello, welcome to the inn doorstep. Ian here, Ian Keeper, automated keeper of the inn.
oh, hi, great. This is good. Can you let us in,
Yes,
please?
this is an inn.
Well, I know. I know. Can you let us into the inn, though?
Yes, this is an inn.
Please, can we gain entry to the inn through the door so we can gain access?
Sorry, your request can't be processed at this time. There is no room at the inn.
But I'm pregnant.
Sorry, your request can't be processed at this time. There is no womb at the inn.
Can we at least recharge our e-scooters and use your Wi-Fi to contact our family, please?
Sorry, your request can't be processed at this time. There is no Zoom at the inn.
Oh, I'm getting fed up with this. Honestly, there isn't space anywhere for us in this town, and we've travelled quite a social distance. It's just awful. It makes me so sad. I just don't know what to do anymore.
No gloom at the inn. Thank you for your inquiry. Goodbye.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know. Let's go.
I don't think that was actually an automated system because nobody intelligent could have programmed those jokes.
'Twas the night of Christmas, and the baby was born. After travelling labour and birth, all Mary could do was yawn. As they were resting, news travelled so far of the baby Jesus, a celebrity, a star.
Good evening. We interrupt today's episode of I'm a Shepherd, Get Me Out of Here to bring you some breaking news. The one we've all been waiting for, the Messiah, the one who many believe will save the world, has been born. And it's not quite what we had in mind. Headline predictions led us to believe he would be a big, strong king. And yet our early reports tell us he's a little baby born into poverty. Unfortunately, with the restrictions, Joseph wasn't able to be in hospital with Mary, so they opted for a home birth. Well, actually, they weren't at home, they were in a stable. So a stable birth, a barn birth. My mum used to say to me, "Were you born in a barn?" Well, this guy just was. Anyway, the one we've all been waiting for has indeed arrived. Not in the way we expected, but we can confirm he is here. Household parties are expected to continue throughout the night, and we are anticipating an emergency press conference from our Prime Minister Boris Johnson, joined by Joseph in the coming hours. They may have you in tears.
Whilst the great news spread, certain guests were invited. Any other year, and they'd have been delighted. Away in the fields, with grumbles they spoke, where many a dishcloth wearing bloke.
Oh, I can't be doing with this much longer. Oh, I mean, how anyone can expect us to keep 30 pesky lambs in their bubbles all day, I do not know.
Oh, I don't know either, and some of them, you think they'd never wash their trotters.
No, I mean,
I'm
tell
like
me.
every day to them,
It's
come
not-
on. Happy Lamb Day to you. Happy Lamb Day to you. Happy Lamb Day, dear Sean.
Happy Lamb Day to you. I mean, tell me about it. The bubbles of 15, do you remember them?
Oh, yeah.
They were hard enough, weren't they?
They were.
But these bubbles of 30 that we've had since September, I just can't be coping anymore. I don't know. I fall asleep every time I try and count them.
Oh, it was easier to manage when there was just the key workers.
Oh, it
sheep in.
were. Yeah.
And that angel, how the angel can expect us to, with all these sheep, to go and visit Mary and Joseph's, lad. It's beyond me now we've got all these sheep back here.
Oh, no, I don't know what he's thinking about. Well, I mean, I tell you what, though. Do you remember the home sharing? Oh, the home sharing. You'd send them the clippers home, and would you ever hear back from them? You give them the right tools. Never heard a word back. It was ridiculous, it were. Oh, home sharing was a nightmare.
Nah. When the full flocks came back into my meadow, some of them hadn't had a trim since before lockdown.
Oh.
The field was a nightmare. They were like a bunch of mopeds.
Oh, they were, weren't they? I mean, I'm just glad we can let them out of their pens at lunchtime now. I mean, getting them to socially distance in the field is an absolute nightmare.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Well, I'll catch you later. We've got a Zoom assembly
Aye.
with the head shepherd in 5.
Oh, dear.
At the birth of Jesus, the angel choir would sing. Yet this year, public singing just wasn't a thing. 'Twas the night before Christmas. On Zoom they rehearse. Remotely they struggle to even get a verse.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I am very sorry. Oh dear, sorry, pardon me.
Thank you, Nigel.
I do
Right.
apologise.
Our first carol is.
Oh, goodness me!
Sorry.
He gets everywhere.
Are we making choirs great again now, Mr. President?
There we go. Right, Pauline, you had some ideas for harmonies on our first little number.
You're on mute, Pauline. You're muted, Pauline. You need to unmute yourself, woman.
Lord, give me strength.
Oh, whose phone's ringing now?
It's not mine.
You know, Eileen, you really need to you don't really need to wear your mask on a Zoom meeting. Nobody else is there, Eileen. It's just you and the cat.
Sorry, I've just got so used to them now. It catches my teeth every time when it's all that.
Oh, come on, people.
Oh, it's mine. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Hi, this is Angel Nigel. How can I? Oh, hi. How are you? Oh, listen, I'm just on a Zoom meeting. Can I call you back? Yeah. What? No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No.
Mute all participants. There we go. Way better.
A long way away, somewhere in the east, some very wise people had finished their feast. They sat down at their desks, laptops on hand, preparing to see a baby in a faraway land.
Right, wise guys, we're still online learning. You're on maths, wise Wendy, and wise Wilfred, you're on science.
What about you, Wise Wally?
Yeah.
Well, I'm on chemistry, you see. Once I found our map route to the new king that was born.
You mean we get to go and see him?
Well, yes, hopefully. I mean, we're waiting a Zoom call. A Zoom call. Well, it should be calling us on your machine from his parents, because we can't just go at the same time as other people. So we need to secure our time slot.
We need to get gifts for the baby. Right, I'll order some now. Okay, what about sending him the new Wise Wally book?
Nah. The 2020 version is far too easy with social distancing.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What about loads of hand sanitizer?
He's a baby.
Loo roll?
Oh, dear me. Oh, incoming call. Squeeze in.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Yes. So the shepherds are about to set off to see Jesus. So wise guys, could you maybe wait a while before coming, so that we don't end up with too many people here at once, because of the restrictions. Oh yes, of course, yes. No, that's no problem. No problem at all. We have ordered gifts for the baby. Yes. Oh, we don't have any gifts. We don't.
Gifts are lovely, but your presence, as in yourselves, is all we need after not seeing people for so long.
Yeah, I mean, how many of you wise guys are there?
Well, tradition says 3, but actually they think that because there was 3 gifts. There are quite a few of us.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Oh, we're gonna hit the road now. We'll see you soon. Bye.
See ya.
Okay then. Goodbye. See you soon. Meeting ended for all. There we go. Splendid. I'm really excited. Are you?
Yeah. Right. I need to order something.
The shepherds and the wise guys prepared to visit the baby king, and the angels were ready to sing. A song they had prepared for a year like no other. A fun song to sing for the father, boy and mother.
On the first day of Christmas 2020 gave to me a Zoom conversation only.
On the second day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only.
On the third day of Christmas 2020 gave to me a 3-tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only. On the 4th day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 4 less and counting.
3-tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only.
On the 5th day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 5 toilet rolls.
4 less and counting.
3-tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only.
On the 6th day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 less and counting.
3-tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only. On the 7th day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 7 packs of tissues.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 less and counting.
3-tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only.
On the 8th day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 8 hand sanitizers.
7 packs of tissues.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 less and counting.
3-tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only.
On the 9th day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 9 months of lockdown.
8 hand sanitizers.
7 packs of tissues.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
3-tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only. On the 10th day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 10 p.m. curfew.
And loads of lockdown.
And sanitizers.
7 packs of tissues.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 masks and coating.
3 tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only.
On the 11th day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 11 Netflix seasons.
10 p.m. curfew.
9 months of lockdown.
8 hand sanitizers.
7 packs of tissues.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 masks and coating.
3 tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only.
On the 12th day of Christmas 2020 gave to me 12 days isolation.
11 Netflix seasons.
10 p.m. curfew.
9 months of lockdown.
8 hand sanitizers.
7 packs of tissues.
6 people only.
5 toilet rolls.
4 masks and coating.
3 tier system.
2 meter distance.
And a Zoom conversation only. Well done, everyone.
The first Christmas was not like in 2020. People moved around a lot, not like in 2020. Mary and Joseph travelled far to get to Joseph's hometown, but they didn't have a car. On arrival they needed a lie down. Mary was having a baby boy that God put in her womb. Mary was scared yet filled with joy. Joseph was her groom. He was also feeling scared, but an angel came and smiled as he did with Mary and shared that their son was God's own child. There was no room at the inn, so they tried another. No rooms there, neither double nor twin, for this tired mother. No rooms anywhere could they find, but one guy had a stable. They stayed there so very kind, and a manger for a cradle. The baby was born that night in the stinky stable. Animals around them, what a sight. They did all they were able. The baby was named Emmanuel, which means God with us. On the earth this child will dwell, God's son known as Jesus. Many found out about this boy who'd save the people on earth. The news that day caused so much joy, more than any other birth. Angels told some shepherds who came to see the child, brought their rams and lambs and ewes. They saw him and they smiled. Some wise guys followed a star to lead them to a stable. Quite a journey, very far, no beds or chairs or table. Saw Jesus, gave him presents, myrrh, frankincense and gold. He's a king, they represent the Saviour as foretold. Jesus grew up and he showed many signs and wonders. Healed the sick in hero mode, forgave all our blunders. He died on the cross to save the people on the earth. Rose again again up from the grave. All this from a baby's birth.
Oh, you've changed.
Well, I thought I'd get a bit classy for our production. I like a classy Christmas, despite what people might think. Anyway, Christmas. You know what? Actually, I've really enjoyed this episode.
Me too.
It has been so much fun. Just thinking about Christmas. Oh, we had so many laughs thinking about the whole what if Jesus was born in 2020 thing. And actually, if you think about it, he wasn't. And we learned about what we've been led to believe happened at that first Christmas all those years ago. But yet we're still celebrating Christmas all these years later.
True.
I just find that amazing. In fact, the whole reason you're watching this is because we're celebrating Christmas still. That is so good. Christmas message must be so important for us to keep remembering it every year. Just thinking about it, I'm getting so excited about Christmas.
Me too. You know what I love about Christmas?
Go on, what?
Lots of things.
Well, yeah.
I like Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Christmas dinner.
Yeah, totally.
I like giving gifts.
Oh, gifts, yeah, you wrap them all.
I like Christmas carols and Christmas songs.
Yeah.
I like spending time with people that I love. And I really like crackers.
Crackers?
Yeah.
Oh, I like crackers too. Oh, crackers with cheese. Good crackers.
No, not those
What?
kind of crackers.
No.
No.
I love those crackers.
Yeah, but it's Christmas, so I'm clearly referring to Christmas crackers.
Oh,
Silly boy!
Sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
Shall we pull it?
Okay.
Oh, this is the bit I like. You ready?
Oh, you didn't bang. Always the case. Oh, here we go.
Hey, there we go. So, let's have a look what we've got in here. Oh, this is so exciting. We've got that. Open that one up.
Oh, it's a crown.
Got a nice crown. We've got a joke. Are you ready?
Oh, go on.
What goes ho ho whoosh, ho ho whoosh?
I don't know. What goes ho ho whoosh? Ho ho whoosh.
Santa going through a revolving door. I think I could probably write a better joke than that.
What else have we got?
We get a toy.
Oh, a toy, like a gift.
Like a gift.
Nice.
So when we pull a cracker, we can actually. Here we go. We can actually remember the Christmas story. We can remember the message of Christmas.
What? I mean, yeah, we have crackers at Christmas time. I get that. But you're telling me that this has something to do with all of what we've been looking at in this episode?
Yeah. So in a Christmas cracker, you get a crown, you get a joke, and you get a gift. And in the Bible, when the angels appeared to the shepherds to tell them that Jesus had been born, they said, "Do not be afraid. We bring you good news of great joy for all people." And that is the message of Christmas. Good news of great joy. So the crown is because Christians believe that Jesus was a king. Not the king that they expected.
No, not a sort of crowny king.
No, a little baby king. But he was a king that was sent to save the world. Now that is good news.
Wow. I mean, yeah, saving the world. That's pretty epic news. If you turned on the TV and you're watching the news and there was good news, the world's saved, and all that would be amazing. Oh, that would be good news.
True.
I love that.
And the jokes, they bring us joy. Like you laughing at a really, really bad joke. And they remind us of the joy of hearing the good news that Jesus was born.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That's why we've had so many laughs in this episode, isn't it? So much fun and joy. Just because that's what the message of Christmas is all about.
True. And the gift reminds us that Christians believe that Jesus was sent as a gift to the world, to everyone. Wow. To shepherds, to kings, to everyone in between. And they're all invited to be part of his story. Now that is good news of great joy for everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone. Yeah.
So when we pull a cracker, we remember that King Jesus was born.
Yeah.
which is good news.
Yeah.
Of great joy.
Great joy.
Yeah. Because he was a gift to the world.
Yeah.
And that's the message of Christmas. Good news of great joy for everyone.
True.
Okay, I get it, yeah.
So when
I like
you
that.
see something Christmassy, especially a cracker, you can be reminded that the Christmas message is good news of great joy for everyone.
And you know, after the year that we've had, I think this message of good news, of great joy for everyone at Christmas time is all the more important, you know? I think it's all the more helpful after everything that we've been through together this year, that we have an extra special Christmas with that message of joy and good news being extra strong. And so I wonder what you could do as you're celebrating Christmas this year. What could you do to bring some joy? Like maybe the laughs that we've had in our video today, or maybe it's being thankful for the things that we've got. Maybe it's sharing some good news with someone to brighten their rainy day, perhaps. Or maybe it's all sorts of things that you could do to have a bit of fun, have a bit of enjoyment, to really make sure that message of Christmas, of good news, of great joy for everyone, is something that we're remembering and we're practicing, we're putting into practice, and we're doing it really well. Because you know what? Having that message of joy and laughter is so important, it's so helpful, and I really hope that you get to do loads of things that are really good, really joyful, and just absolutely hilarious.
Like this.
I mean, that's not quite what I had in mind.
Well, I enjoyed it, and I think you probably did too.
Well, anything for you to have a laugh at my expense, I'm game for. If that brought some enjoyment, then great, good, well done.
Well, we hope that you've enjoyed being with us today. We hope you take something away from the message of Christmas, that it's good news of great joy for everyone. And we hope that you have a very merry, lots of plenty 2020 Christmas!
Bye!
Oh, no!
This is Christmas 2020, fa la 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 la. Very merry laughs aplenty, fa la 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 la. Quizzes, games will make you smile, fa la 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 la. Story songs we're versatile, fa la 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 la. Hello, yeah, it's Christmas 2020, very merry and laughs aplenty. All about the fun and a message of hope. Tell me Christmas is cancelled and I'll say nope. We're here to bring some joy and here to spread some love. Christmas started with a baby from above. It's good news of great joy for everyone, so let's share good news whilst having some fun. This is Christmas 2020, fa la 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 la. Very merry laughs aplenty, fa la 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 la. Quizzes, games will make you smile, fa la 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 la. Story songs we're versatile, fa la 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 la.